Hello and welcome back to the Mike from LA1 channel. And welcome back to the Max Power My Player series here on NBA 2K12. In the last episode, Max Power had a strong F, but unfortunately, look at this. He actually stayed on the first page, not on the bottom. Max had 19 minutes, but he had 11 points. That's the fifth most in the entire roster, as the Elites had a strong fourth quarter with a 36-8 run as they pulled off a comeback against the rookie Stars. As Max Power, I designed it to be more like a weirdo, and now we are about to find out in this pre-draft interviews, which his rookie showcase was a lot better than Phoenix Wright's. So let's hope his career is kind of like the same way as Phoenix's too. As we now begin Max Power's pre-draft interviews. So now, without any further ado, let's go. And his first team is a Philly.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the 76ers, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 16th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions real quick, if you don't mind. You play in a position that we're well stocked in, with guys like Evan Turner, Iggy, and Thaddeus. With those guys on the roster and playing time expected to be limited, why should we draft you?
Oh gee, what do you have to say about that, Max?
I really feel like I can learn a lot by watching those guys, and ultimately I'll be a better player because of it, you know? I'm totally comfortable biting my time on the bench and taking everything in. It'll only make me a better player when my time comes, and my time will definitely come.
Alright, that sounds like a good answer, Max. Now let's hear what the next question is.
Okay, last question. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Well, Philadelphia has the best football, baseball, hockey, and sort of basketball. Let's see what Max has to say.
Yeah, I can really get behind a fan base that wants to win and will do anything to get it. We're very alike in that regard. I've always given 100% of myself to the game. It's not all about me. When I put on a jersey, I have a responsibility to not only myself, but also to my teammates and the fans of that team. I think Philly fans and I are on the same level. I think it'd be a mutual love.
Alright, let's see what the GM and the 76ers have to say.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We would love to have you join us. We'll be in touch.
With my agent, let's see who's next. Indiana freaking Jones.
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Pacers. We have the 15th pick in the draft, and we're looking at potentially using this pick on you. First, though, we would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple of questions. Let's get to it. It looks to me like you're a tried-and-true small forward. That is arguably our strongest position in Danny Granger. Danny doesn't really like to move up to the 4, but he plays it in a pinch. He's definitely our guy. We love your talents. I want to know if you've ever given any thought to perhaps playing down as a shooting guard.
Let's see what he says about Danny Granger. Come on, hit the button.
Yeah, I've actually given it a lot of thought and have been working on my shot recently to try and show teams just how versatile of a player I can be. I like to think I can play the 2, 3, and 4 with great efficiency. If that's what's needed and asked of me, then that's what I'll be doing. Simple as that.
Alright, now let's see what the next question is.
Interesting. Next question. We realize that here in Indianapolis, we don't have the appeal of some of the big market teams. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a member of the Indiana Pacers. We need someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a member of this team. Is that someone you?
Okay, let's see what he spent your entire career with the Pacers.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm still so young. I haven't played a single minute in the NBA yet, so I don't think I can sit here and tell you with any certainty that I'm going to play my entire NBA career for one team.
Gee, that sounds like Phoenix, but the only difference is, instead of playing, look what happened to Phoenix. He wanted to play his entire career in Minnesota, and then he got unhappy in his first season, and he was shipped to Phoenix for Steve Nash. Let's see what the Pacers GM had to say.
Thanks for your time. This gives us something to take back to the team. We'll see you on draft night.
Thank you, and let's see who's next. It's Washington. Oh no.
Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking 18th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page and that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall.
Max looks like he's bored from hearing from Washington. Let's see what Max has to say. Does he think about the Wizards?
Oh, most definitely. Looking at what you have, I love all the young talent on the roster. You've got players at every position that are oozing with potential. This is a great team for me to get in with on the ground floor and develop my skills as they develop theirs. With a little team chemistry, I feel like we could be contenders in a few years.
2 years? Oh please, when you're a free agent, you're probably going to be getting the heck out.
All right then, one more. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Primarily my focus and being mentally tougher. I need to study the game and watch the players in front of me and learn. I also need to learn from the veteran guys so I can step in and contribute when my name is called.
Well, there's not much veterans on the Washington team, that's for sure.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.
Gee, does that sound familiar? Exactly, that sound like the T-Wolves. And look what happened to Phoenix, and look what happened. He got picked. And now it's draft day for Max Power. Let's see where the projections made him go. Oh, he's going to Philly. Looks like he may have to go to get some Philly cheesesteaks here. And there's no surprise who's at number top. It's Doug Martin. Now let's start the draft. Take it away, David Stern.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. For the talented young men hoping to hear their names called tonight, this is a moment they and their families have long dreamed of and will never forget. To those here in the audience and those watching at home, thank you for joining us. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it. I'm anxious to see where Max is going.
In the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin from the University.
Yay! Whoop-de-doo.
With the second pick in the 2011
I swear, if Max had kept that fourth quarter mojo going, who knew? He would have gone to Milwaukee or Detroit.
With the third pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee. With the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida.
Oh, Canada!
NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College.
I still don't know why there's a guy from
With
Boston
the sixth
College.
pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University.
Oh, it looks like I might be going with someone from DePaul University.
With the seventh pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
The Anaheim Royals.
Raymond Rice from the University
Hey
of
Raymond, good luck playing in Sacramento for one last season.
With the
Well, the
eighth
season's
pick
already
in the
over, so what's the point?
2011 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Aaron Dixon from the University of Kansas.
Hey Aaron, good luck in Detroit. You might go see some Red Wing
With
games
the
or
ninth
Tiger
pick in the
games.
2011 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University.
Hey, look, that was our point guard that we've been playing all day.
With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Hart from the University of Minnesota. With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the University of Oklahoma.
Well, the Pacers are coming up.
With the 12th
So everybody who's talking in the video,
2011
shut up.
NBA Draft,
Oh, that's me.
The Utah Jazz select Ricky Reed from Purdue University.
Oh, there comes Phoenix's team.
With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dennis Jones from Stanford University.
Oh, goody, there's another Stanford.
With the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Sean Richardson from Tulane University.
Indiana, Frank and Joe.
2011 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Lee McDaniel from the University of
It's not
Oregon.
so. Indiana's not going to get. So here comes
With the
Philly.
16th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select the 19-year-old small forward from Stanford University.
So Max got drafted. He's now a 76er. So I guess he's going to get some Philly cheesesteaks and watch the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Philadelphia Phillies. As Max gets ready, and now it's time for contract negotiations, which is what negotiations? He gets $1.1 million, 2-year contract with a team option. This was non-negotiable. As now it's time to get ready for Max's rookie year, which we're going to have to wait until Thursday. As Max is now a member of the Philadelphia 76ers, as now he's going to be marketed heavily